support group. still be on the same stream. I think we might be working.
Are we working now? Is everybody hearing us okay out there? Are we working now? Sorry, we had to do a full reset on some stuff.
I don't know what caused it, but we are back. Sorry. Hopefully everybody's still hanging out with us, or at least a few people. Anyways, hey everybody. Thanks for watching WrestlingGab.
Thanks for watching WrestlingGab with us. It was working before we started, but I guess whatever we did, it just didn't like us. So, awesome. If you can hear us out there,
all right,
fantastic.
We're still
sorry
on
about
the
that.
Absolute first match of the night.
All right. We've
Sami
got some
Zayn's
peeps
in there.
in the chat, and I am going to pull this over here. Will that work? Okay. Yeah, looks like we're good. The chat looks like it's still working. People are coming in. There we go.
All right. Oh, Ford with the frog splash and pin Sami Zayn. So basically, we missed the first match with you guys, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with us still.
So Sami did get pinned. Okay, so he had come in. He wanted tagged in, and he was taking out Daniel for a little while. Corbin had done a choke slam on him, and was in there with Ray, and then Ray missed a 619, and he choke slammed Ray, and then Sami came in. It looks like maybe Sami and Ray were in there, and then I didn't see because I was kind of looking down at my phone and stuff. Anyways, we do have some people with us. We have EvilBot out there. If you guys are still with us, great.
Our audio is
I
fixed
tried to
now,
kind
obviously.
of text in there what was happening a little bit. Not very good at it, and it's not as fast as typing on a keyboard. We have The Fiend with us. Thanks for sticking around with us. We have John Dwyer. We have King Goku with us. Hey, King Goku. King. We also have JC Clip Z. Works, yes. Hey, everybody. We've got Walter back in with us. Looks like we did have, I think Guy Dawson was out there.
We do got Drew McIntyre
Landon,
versus
awesome.
The Miz here in a little bit.
And Janelle and Joven. Hi, everybody. Thanks for sticking around with us if you're still out there. Sorry about our little malfunction. It was working perfectly fine.
Hardy.
And then it wasn't. He's a #1 Billboard country artist, huh?
Yeah, Hardy.
He's going to do a musical performance up next.
Up next, we get a concert. That's going to be fantastic.
That's kind of fun. Walter's like, Dalethea, hey, NXT War Games is 7. That's right, guys. This is the tribute to the troops.
We will be back.
So we will be back for the NXT War Games later on for the pay-per-view. Guy Dawson's like, hi, guys. How are you doing? I'm excited for War Games tonight. Also, I got a question. When Seth Rollins comes back, could WWE make him come back as Seth freaking Rollins? Probably not.
I'm sure they're going to do something different with his character. Unless they're going to keep that Messiah thing going, because he did sacrifice himself at the Survivor Series.
He sacrificed himself, but maybe that was the end of his character, too, for all we know. And
well, we don't know.
And we don't, because we don't know how long he's going to be out. We don't know when Becky's having her baby. I mean, she is due soon. But his, time away could be up to 4 months, depending. So once baby's born. So we don't know when he might even be coming back. We might not see him until WrestleMania.
About 10 years, and then the kid will be, ready for Pee Wee football.
Right. Let's see. John Dwyer said that's cool, Dalethea. Travis, we understand completely. Opening the show as a 10-man tag team match. Yep, that was the opening one. Thanks, John. Yeah, it was Daniel, Jeff, Ray, and the Street Profits versus Elias, Corbin, Sami, Dolph, and Robert Roode. And Sami was pinned by Ford, right?
Yeah.
Okay. From the Street
Sami Zayn got frog splashed.
He got frog splash, and then he was pinned. So he was the one that was pinned during that. John Dwyer says we are Dalethea. Thanks. Well, awesome. I'm glad you guys are still out there with us. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Walter says, I guess your troops is early today. Mine is at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Fox WWE.
Yeah, everybody's doing it at a little bit different times. But
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we kind of warned you guys yesterday a little bit about that. If you did not want any spoilers of what happens, to not watch it with us live. To watch us with this later, but now it probably doesn't even matter.
At this point, don't watch that first match with us. Don't
watch the first 10 minutes or so.
However long that was.
Don't watch that. Let's see we've got the FIFA King. Hey, the FIFA King. Vindicator's here. Hey, Vindicator says, cue the Wyatt family music. Are you being part of the Fiend's grouping or just Bray Wyatt's grouping? It's completely different. see. We have got King Goku saying hi. Hi, King Goku. How's
Hey,
it going?
King.
It's all good. Funny. All right, Walter. Well, I'm glad everybody's having a good time with our, issues.
Right.
Because we do. We try to. Travis gets a little weird, but otherwise, I was just laughing. Did you guys like my commentating with no words? Was it fun? There was a while that I actually didn't even say anything. He was working on stuff, and I'm like... I wasn't even saying words. It was hilarious. Yeah, no noise was coming out.
Yeah, I had no idea what the actual problem was, so I just had to turn it off and turn it back on.
And I had to keep talking, and he's like, why are you talking? They can't hear us. And I'm like, so you can hear me if you fix something. Duh. So I had to keep talking.
I could definitely hear you.
And I was trying to, type at the same time and tell you guys kind of what was going on. I probably didn't keep up as well as I possibly could have, but I'm sorry. I did the best I could.
Look at this, a Fox commercial for support the troops.
Yeah, well, they better. It's tribute to the troops. Tribute.
Hey, it's Tony Gonzalez.
That guy. Oh, he's doing some stuff over there, too, a little bit, huh? He has his own little show and stuff. It's kind of funny. He's out there.
That's what he does, is football.
I know, but...
It's Michael Strahan, for crap's sake.
He wasn't doing that. He was doing other stuff. So we got Lacey Evans out there with the Marine Corps.
With the nasty.
It is! It's Lacey Evans! Good to see some Lacey out there.
Without a mask on.
Without a mask. Between some guys, we got Jay Glazer. He's a sports analyst. Is he the weird guy that sits at a desk with that other guy? Or is that a different one?
This bald guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, he's a football guy also.
Okay. And she's out there with her United States Marines. Sweet. Those
guys are all wearing their little masks, which is funny because if she said, hey, kiss me, they would take the mask off and kiss her.
Oh, hell yeah, they would. And they probably know she is because she is a Marine, and they are Marines.
Oh, so. Hell yes, I am.
Hell yes, I am, she says.
Look at her shoes. You guys might lose to that.
No respect here. Wow, she can do it in those shoes? Damn.
No cheating.
No cheating. Oh, what's she gonna do? Oh my god, she gonna do push-up in her shoes. Look what she doing. Holy shit. And I think she has only one shoe on. Yeah. She has one shoe down, and the other one she has
on the back of it.
On the back of it. Wow. Go Lacey.
The little guy right there is like Mighty Mouse. He's like,
I'm going. Look at me go. Yeah, as they are wearing masks, as the WHO and the CDC says not to. He lost his mask so he could breathe. If you are doing any strenuous activity of any kind, you should not wear a mask while you're doing it.
That carbon
can cause a lot of problems with your brain.
You don't want brain damage from exercise.
Yes. Guy Dawson says, so I'm not watching Tribute to the Troops today because I would rather watch War Games. Well, we're going to be watching both, and we're glad you're hanging out with us for Tribute to the Troops right now.
He said 50, 88. She said 58.
Vindicator's like, so was Sergeant Slaughter a real member of the Army? I didn't hear what she said. I can't hear her.
She's hilarious.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Is it only on one side or something?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Can you still hear it okay?
I'm fine, yeah. She's funny.
What did she say?
She said well, I got 75 myself, which is better than everybody.
Right, of course.
The one boy said 88, and she said 58 for him.
Uh-huh.
So he would have beat her even with her live.
With her 75.
Like he was pumping them out like crazy.
The little guy right next to her. Yeah, he was going pretty quick. Walter's like, did you watch Triple H live in WWE on YouTube before tonight? No, we did not.
That's pretty funny because she was still being the bad guy.
Yeah.
You nasties. How many did you get? You nasties.
Yeah. She's keeping in character. Good for her. But she's with her brethren, and that's pretty cool, too. I'm glad that they put her out there with her peeps.
I can't hear you, she says to him, and he screams it the next time.
Yeah.
All right, here's funny. Hardy.
Here is our...
This is not Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy.
Give heaven some hell.
This is Give Heaven Some Hell from
Hardy.
Give
heaven some hell. From the #1 Billboard country music
All I can see is glasses and a face. And pants.
my God. Why is he...
Oh, he's got camouflage on.
That's probably why you can't see.
I could see a logo just floating there where his head should be.
Vindicator was like, the original Wyatt family was at least more understandable to follow than this Fiend and Bliss fiasco. I don't know about that, but it's a little more downgraded, I think, personally. Than the actual Wyatt family stuff was very...
Wyatt family was awesome.
It was pretty intricate.
That was my favorite.
We do have Matthias in the chat.
Hey, Matthias.
Please do not spam the chat, Matthias.
Try not to post too much. Try to use it all in one. Just make paragraphs instead of words.
Yeah, we do have WRTX in the War Tracks gamer, I suppose. Hello,
Hell yeah.
War Tracks.
Good.
How are you doing
Thanks
tonight?
for joining us. Right now we got a country music concert, so all I can do is tell you the instruments they're playing.
There's a dude singing a song.
Well, looks like
if
it's
you're
maybe
a country
three-piece
fan, you'll
band.
like it. All the troops are excited because they're getting a concert, which is awesome for them.
It looks like maybe a 3 or 4-piece band here.
Yeah.
4. They got 4 members.
Let's see. The Fiend says, happy rub day, by the way. War Games is tonight. Rhea's turning heel tonight when she attacks Io. Oh, you think she can attack Io? Are they not going to move her to the main roster then, The Fiend? Is that what you're guessing?
Yes.
That they're not going to move her to the main roster. They're going to have her attack Io and try to go after the women's championship of NXT?
Possibly. Who are we talking about?
Rhea and Io. Rhea. So.
I think people are getting sick of Rhea.
I think it's because everybody expects her to move up and they've been titillating it for a while and they just haven't done it. And so now it's like, we'll just fucking use her and make her go after the title again then. If you're going to keep her in NXT.
Yeah.
She should be the champion at this, again, at this point, if you're going to do that. Walter says, I'm doing good today. Did some errands this morning, wearing my mask, washing my hands. Now I'm watching the NFL. Sweet. Well, we are watching Tribute to the Troops. And
right after this is over, we get the Seahawks and Giants. You going to be watching that game?
No. He's not going to be watching that game.
The Giants? I mean,
Walter wouldn't.
It's still East Coast. They put the Giants all over the East Coast.
Yeah, but he's going to be watching, like,
the Falcons. But I don't know what time the
something
Falcons play.
Down there in...
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Is he in Georgia?
He is.
Yeah, that's right.
Or used to be. Yeah, I mean,
Walter, yeah. No, I guess he could have moved on. Walter's like, tell me who is Santa Claus on the Tribute to the Troops. I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't seen a Santa yet.
The Fiend says Hardy is awesome. So you're a fan, huh?
They're not bad.
Let's see. As Vindicator says, so it's confirmed that Lacey has bigger guns than Ayla. That's a possibility.
Possibly. She's a man-child.
Vindicator says New York Giants are a bad team. Nobody is watching them. There might be people out there who are still fans.
My daughter will be watching that game. It starts in exactly 30 minutes.
Around that, huh?
Yeah. Probably closer to 40. I think it's 5 after. So, yeah, right around 40 minutes from now.
Well, Matthias was like, what did I miss? So
you missed a 5-on-5.
I missed the 5-on...
Go ahead.
2, 3.
It's 5-on-5.
Was it 5?
It's 10 men.
Oh, right. And Jeff Hardy was on the side with Daniel Bryan and the Street Profits and Rey Mysterio.
Little Ray.
And then on the other side was Rude, Dolph, King Corbin,
Sami Zayn,
Elias, and Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn did try to get some time in there, but he's the one that got pinned by Ford.
Ford hit him with that big 5-star frog splash.
Yes.
Look at that. That's the big show. There are all those... Oh, you were watching.
The Fiend says, I'll be waiting for War Games, right? Vindicator's like, I love when Dalethea zones out when folks are talking about football. Yeah, I used to watch it when it was good, and now it's just garbage, so I do not watch it anymore. It's pathetic. I think they should literally change it to touch football with flags. They're such babies. It's ridiculous. It's just dumb. It's not even a sport anymore. They're just showing some thinking from a lot of the WWE wrestlers, talent to all the troops out there. They must be fans of those particular people, maybe. showing
It's
them.
boss time.
If you're a fan of the boss, she's out there.
She'd be coming out with Bianca Belair. Oh, she's doing her little stripper booty. And we all want to see this.
She's wearing some colors out there. Stars and stripes happening.
She looks fantastic.
She does look good. Official Larson is in the chat. Hey, Official says, it's weird having 2 pay-per-view things on the same day.
Right?
It's kind of like 2 pay-per-view things, right? It's like we're doing an hour of this for
I didn't know
tribute to the troops.
I didn't know where to put this in my files because I file everything. And so I put it in specials. So
Yeah.
I made a new file.
Just for specials. And her teammate that's going to be with her for this particular match, Bianca Belair. Vindicator is peeing his pants right now. His excitement is real. He's got his 2 favorite ladies out there just having a heyday out there.
He could literally die now.
He could die. He could die a very happy man. A tree could attack him and he would be ecstatic and be okay with it.
Colonel Snowman just died.
Oh, that's sad. Because they didn't have the fixins. I'm sure he's fine. It's popping hot, so that's why he melted.
We watched
Why'd they have to make it so popping hot?
Undercover Brother last night. We know what happens in those chicken joints.
That's true. That's very true.
Trying to
A lot of
brainwash people.
mind control.
A lot of it.
Vindicator says, guess what? It's boss time. Wouldn't
It's
have
boss
it
time.
any other way, and this will be the greatest tag team ever someday.
Ever.
I hope it never becomes a tag team.
It's never going to be. I mean,
I'm
not
glad
going to
they're
say never.
doing something together, and that's great, but I never, ever, ever want Sasha to be in a tag team ever again.
Ever?
I don't. I really don't. I think she's better as a
second-
singles wrestler. I mean,
Right.
okay, working with somebody's different, but, like, I just don't want her to be an actual tag team.
Right. The second that she's not pushing for titles, they're going to put her in a tag team.
Right.
Because that's how they use the women.
True. That's true. But at the same time, you know, working with somebody is different than putting them in a tag team,
Right.
like you said, and giving them a name. Like, being separate people, you know, is all right and stuff. Official Larson says, I think the 5-on-5 should have been a battle royal. Right? And Matthias is out for the day. I'll see us at War Games. All right, sweet. Have a great time.
We'll see you tonight.
Listen, we have a Pikachu Girl Fan 2020.
Pikachu.
Sweet.
I like Pikachu. That's those little characters. Aren't they cards or something? Or is that just one of them? Pokemon. And Pikachu is one of them.
Pikachu is one of them. Yes. It
Nice.
is one of the main ones. Everybody loves Pikachu. He is actually like the one that's
Pikachu
with the kid all the time.
or Pikachu? Like I peek at you?
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Anyways, it says Pikachu says, God bless to the troops. That was interesting.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna turn
God
this down on you.
bless to the troops as well, and I also want to say thank you also too. Yes, thank you very much to the
Absolutely.
troops. God bless to them. Hopefully they're all staying safe wherever they are, whether it's in the United States or outside at some other foreign country. That
Keeping
they
the borders
are
safe.
being as they should, you know, taking care of everybody at home and themselves. So, which is awesome. Tyler's in the chat. Hey, Tyler says, can't move because Puggles is sleeping on my lap. Plus, Puggles is snoring. That's usual, very pug-like characteristic snoring. So, get used to it.
Hey, there's Troy Aikman.
Yeah, he does some commentating out there for the NFL. Guy Dawson says, why does WWE keep letting Sammy get pinned in tag matches, but in the matches he doesn't get pinned, and we should be getting
A new Intercontinental
Big
Champion.
E versus Sammy at TLC, and Sammy should drop the belt to Big E at TLC. Oh.
And I'm okay with that. I think Big E is my favorite character out of the New Day. And now that I'm starting to not like the New Day because they've got rid of Big E.
Right. The problem
I'm
with
okay
the
with him being a
the
champion.
problem with Big E I have is he still is wearing his New Day attire.
Right. Oh, no, they're still...
So they're
Got
still
him in
like, oh no, we're besties and we're always going to be together forever. So Natalia's
comes
getting her
Natalya.
rematch against Bianca, but Bianca has a friend in the boss. A lot of the people out there are excited. Looks like all the troops are very
Her
ecstatic
tag
to
team
see
partner's the one that she just pinned.
Nice.
2 days ago, less than 48 hours
she
ago.
had to teach her
Shoot,
a
less than
lesson.
40 hours ago.
She had to teach her a lesson.
Here comes
Vindicator
Bailey.
says, I would die from all that joy and excitement, then be revived by the ghost of Christmas past because I have to complete my laundry list of life's unfinished business. Cut down more trees. There you go. Vindicator's like, I got me a list, and those trees made it. Official Larson says, they are doing too many 3-on-3 and 4-on-4, 5-on-5s lately.
It's because they want to get everybody on TV.
They want to get everybody on TV. It's the kind of the end
AEW
of the
does it more than
Thunderdome.
anybody
It's
else.
the end of the year.
AEW just throws everybody in
Yeah,
groups.
so the AEW is like, we want 20 tag people, 20 on 20 teams. So be lucky you're not seeing every single
like
one
a
of them
10
all
on
the
10
time.
tag team match. You're like, what?
Right? Pikachu says, I can't wait to see what happens today at the show called Tribute to the Troops Day at 4:30, though, too. Also, and I bet it's going to be awesome. Yes. And if you do not want any spoilers, do not watch us right now.
We're already on the second match.
Because
Right
we're
now, we're
already
watching
watching
Sasha
it.
Banks and Bailey locking up right
Yeah,
now. So
they used to be besties. Now they're hated. They're
locking horns in there.
enemies.
Yeah.
But
despise
are they
each other.
frenemies?
But Sasha looks amazing in her American flag.
Official wants Big E as a heel, and we've got Toby Matthews in the chat. Hey, Toby says,
Hey,
what's
Toby.
up? How's it going? What
Just
did I miss?
watching.
I just subbed, by the way. Oh, sweet.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Toby. That's great. We want Charlotte, do we? Yeah.
It's time for Charlotte to come back, I think.
Yeah, that's not going to happen this year, though, I don't think.
Uh,
I don't think we're going to see her before the first of the year.
They could easily bring her back right at TLC at the
Yeah,
end
I
of
guess.
it, like that next Monday, and then
True.
she's ready to gear into next year.
Yeah. Looks
Bianca
like we
and
have
Bayley.
Dippy King in the chat. Dippy
Hey,
King's
Dippy.
like, yep, at 4:30.
We're watching ours
Official
right now.
Larson says we want
Ours started
500 on 500
3.
teams. Just kidding.
No.
Whatever. That's what I want to see.
The whole
I want to see
organization.
every organization come out there and just fight each other.
I just want to see a big group one week, right? For a whole week, or at least a weekend, a 4-day thing. 24 hours a day. It'd be like Woodstock, but it'd be wrestling.
Yeah.
And it would have all the companies, even WWE would be there, and they would have their matches, one after another.
Right?
And then guys could wrestle 2 or 3 times over the weekend. You know, you just wouldn't want them all at once. So they could be sleeping and other ones could be wrestling. And it would be like WrestleFest or something. But AEW would be wrestling over here, and AEW and Impact and New Japan, Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, and other ones. You could have a whole bunch, and there would just be different places. And you'd have like an all-day pass or an all-weekend pass. You'd have like, and you just walk around, and
Right.
there'd be millions of fans there.
Ah.
And you could have it spread out over a few acres outside, like concerts going on at the same time.
Yeah, but right now we have a match going on between some women called Bianca Belair and what's her face? Banks. Oh, and
Sasha
she just
Banks.
literally threw Sasha
Gorilla
Banks
pressed her.
at the other women. How
She's
rude.
using her as a weapon.
She used her, gorilla pressed her, and then used her as a weapon against Bailey and Natalia.
Natalia
But
got
now
in
we're at a
trouble.
commercial. So, anyways, we got some more people in the chat. We've got Christopher Gordon out there. Hey, Christopher Gordon,
Christopher.
how's it going?
Thanks for hanging out
Official
with us.
Larson says, am I the only one who thinks Miz will be a great champ? Well, The Miz is a great champ just because he can talk his ass off.
Yeah,
and
he's great
a
on the
jackass.
microphone, and he's a fun guy to watch. And his wife's beautiful. But
Especially when her boobs come out.
no, there's nothing more
Oh my
beautiful than that. She fell in a swimming pool yesterday, day before. Her whole boob fell out.
Right? Drippy King's like, how are people watching it right now? It is actually, unfortunately, on at
It
different
is
times
on.
for
You
people.
can watch it on
So
the
sorry.
Fox app right now, live, or what? It's close to live. I mean, it's all recorded, but
Right.
the earliest that you can watch it is right now,
Yeah.
and we're halfway through it, or more than
Yes.
halfway through it.
Yes.
The main event tonight is going to be Miz and
Which Toby Matthews
Scottish
wanted to know
Cycle.
if The Miz is on the card. It
He
is.
is.
Drew McIntyre and
The
The
Miz.
Miz is happening, and that's your main event that's going to happen during Tribute to the Troops. So if you want to watch that or stick around to hear about it, it's going to be a little bit later. Vindicator says Sasha wore that Garrett NXT Great American Bash. That's awesome. Good for her to
I think I remember her seeing that, or seeing her in that before.
recycling her stuff. I like to see that with them and not using new stuff all the time.
It's upcycling.
Upcycling, yes. Sky Dawson says, poor Bailey. She has been doing bad since she lost to Sasha Banks.
Oh,
Bailey
right?
should take a break. WWE is booking her so bad. What do you think, guys?
I 100% agree. After watching her lose to Natalia the other day, I was like, wait, what? She just lost straight up. She tapped out. Like, that's pretty bad.
Right?
But sometimes, you just got to put in work. You can't always be the champion, so you got to have other storylines, and they just don't have any good storylines for her.
No, right? I mean, they really don't.
They don't have any good storylines for any of the females. I mean, Carmella was the closest thing they had to a storyline, period. Mm-hmm. Is there any other women's storyline going on?
No, there's nobody except for the people that aren't even there that they could possibly have storylines coming up for, but we haven't seen any teasers for anybody, and we pretty much got everybody as a storyline at this point, and we don't have enough feuds happening, and there's just not enough female wrestlers to make those feuds.
Yeah, I mean,
especially on SmackDown, by the way.
SmackDown has like 7 ladies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vindicator says, unless Charlotte wrestles Raquel Gonzalez, she will bring very little, if any, interest to WWE program. Well, and the fact that she's going to be on Raw. So she's going to be contending with Asuka and, a lot of other ladies over there. Let's see.
She'll be fine on top when she gets back. She's very good on the microphone. She can carry herself well, and if they put the title on her, she's very good on Good Morning America and the talk show circuits, and she can definitely represent for the company.
Right. Yeah, and if you're wanting to watch Tribute to the Troops at any time today, it's going to be on your local Fox station or on the Fox Sports app.
Right. Ours is on the Fox Sports app live right now. So if you guys have the Fox Sports app, try it on there. And if you're not watching it live,
right. And
if you're just listening to us, you can
and the
watch
way
it then.
to get it is you have to have a cable or satellite provider in order to log into the Fox Sports app to watch it.
All right. Well, we're back.
Yes, but for some people out there, it's not going to start until 4:30 their time, which I'm not sure what time zone you are at.
Yeah, they got them starting at all sorts of different times.
Yes.
Some of them are after the football games, which just makes no sense to me. But
right, which we heard from Walter and stuff that they are doing there, which is very, very odd. Pikachu says, I don't think there's any facts. And Official Larson says, I wish it was on the WWE Network. Yes.
Right, or just YouTube. Like, why wouldn't they just put it on their own YouTube channel?
Why wouldn't they, especially since they have so many, it's to tribute to the troops, why wouldn't they have it on their YouTube channel? To show everybody out there, because there's a lot of people,
maybe Fox
troops
wants
that
the
maybe
ratings,
not be able to, probably.
But it makes no sense to have it on throughout the day. People like us ruin it for everybody else.
True, we do. We're ruining it right now.
All right, there's the hot tag. Here comes the boss. Heads in, just knocks Bailey off the microphone.
Elbow to the face. Oh.
Flips her over. 619. No, just kidding.
In the corner. Oh,
Hurricane Rana. Look at how
Natalya
light she
threw
is.
her out.
Well, she's so light.
But Sasha got her payback by kicking her in the face with a knee.
Sasha's
and then
115 pounds sopping wet. If she's more than 115 pounds, I would shave my beard right now.
All right, you heard it here first, people. If Sasha's over 115 pounds.
Well, who's going to prove it? Like, basically, I got to call her and I got to see her on the scale. But no, there's no way she's very heavy.
Yes, Official Larson, they are in the Thunderdome. There are no live. There are no actual live fans.
They did do some live skits with some with the
Marines,
troops though.
Yes,
and that was Lacey Evans was live with the Marine Corps.
Yes.
She outdid him in push-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, nasties. But they are all on the Thunderdome.
Natalya.
Every single Thunderdome
Bulldog
person is a
slingshot right down on Banks' butt.
Ouch.
She's got a lot of cushion there. Oh, look at the trip into the bank statement.
Oh, she caught her.
She's got it locked in right in the center of the ring.
Poor Natty. Oh, Natty, are you going to get out of it? She's used to those holds, right? I mean, come on now. She does sharpshooters.
She's getting over there. Oh, no. Watch.
Oh, that's just rude.
Where am I hearing music? Oh, she did tap.
Natalya
tapped.
Sasha got the hold from Natalya. She made Natalya give up in the bank statement.
Are they going to hold each other's hand? Let's see if they're going to start a feud here. No,
it
looks
she
like
has
they're
to
legit.
hold her hair up too. Gross.
She's like, ew. I don't want your weave.
Like, I'm going to swing my weave around. Like, I don't want to hold on to your hair.
I fit in like a good weave. I'm undercover. I fit in like a good weave. Undercover brother last night. Sorry.
Vindicators like Bianca and Sasha will be the new hit storyline.
Look at this move. Watch. Wham, all the way over.
Wow. Jumping
the
around.
Athleticism.
Vindicator's like, nah, I'm just bored by Charlotte no matter what. She is one-note character. That's the problem with Charlotte. If they kept her as an actual, instead of having her win and lose and win and lose and win and lose like they did with Sasha for as long as they did. I just don't understand that about it. I still don't. Let's see. Official Larson says, are they in the Thunderdome? Yes. Official Larson says, dang, that's stupid. I hate 2020.
Yes. They're all in the Thunderdome, and you got a Marine Armed Forces in every little screen. Hey, look, Bradshaw's out there, though.
Pikachu says, Charlotte Flair is always a queen to herself. And Pikachu said, Bailey and Sasha Banks are no longer friends no more. They both have been separated apart at Vin, and Vin was letting them know. I said Bianca and Sasha, not Bailey. And Pikachu says, I'm not sure about Bianca and Sasha, though, either.
Nobody
we're
likes
not sure
Sasha.
if they're going to be teammates. As Vindicator says, I'm sure about it. It's a perfect team. And I don't think it is, because if you do that, it takes away from each of them as singles wrestlers and does not bring out the best in them. Giving us some background from 2007. Vince out there telling all the troops what horrible people they are, I guess. Booing him. I'm not sure why they're...
Oh, there's Santa.
Oh, Santa Claus in 2007. He has his arm in a sling. Why does he have his arm in a sling? Is that the guy who always had a broken arm?
No.
Oh.
Randy Orton's dad. He was an 80s guy. Bob.
Who is that guy? Who was Santa in 2007? Oh, it's Mr. John Cena.
You can't see him.
You can't see me? Oh,
with
ouch.
his arm in a sling.
He threw him down there, but he kind of threw him down there kind of weird.
Because his arm's in a sling. Vince is all right. Vince won't have you do anything that he won't do himself.
True.
Except for maybe Shane jumping off the top of the cage. You know, I don't think Vince would have done that. Jumped off the top of the cage like that.
No. Looks like we are after to our main event.
Here it is,
everybody.
main event time.
Drew McIntyre's coming out, which is so weird.
This is 100% Vince. He came up with the whole story. He came up with how to hold the sword. He came up with everything about that sword.
What I think is stupid, as he is the goddamn champion, and he's coming out first.
Yeah, it's silly. Champion should never come out first. Ever.
So, we've got The Miz and Drew McIntyre's coming up for this match. If everybody's excited for the main event that's happening on Tribute to the Troops. That is the main event. That is what it is. Vindicator's like, so I'm glad my two boss ladies won their exhibition match. I have no interest in watching Drew manhandling The Miz again. So I'll see you guys later for NXT, though I can't watch it. Aw.
What?
Well, as long as you can hang out with us, that's cool. He must not have the WWE network. You know, a lot of people out there don't want that.
$9.99.
Right?
They have no more free.
Says that tells you Vince doesn't care about his champions if they come out first. Nah, not necessarily.
That's a tough one. It's probably something to do with the pyro or something.
It could be because
there's so much pyro
for him. It could be something that Drew requires. Maybe that's something he wanted. You do not know that it's behind the scenes stuff. It could be the champion wants that. It's just odd. Where normally we see the champion come out last.
In real sports, champions come out last.
Right. True. And I'm just saying that it could just be something that Drew wants. He requires it. Maybe that's, something he specifically says, no, I want to.
I keep telling myself to listen to this song after we get off the air, and then I forget about it by the time I get to the front room.
What is this song?
It's Ozzy Osbourne. I'm pretty sure it's called Black Masses.
Yes. Oh, yes, that one. Let's see. Pikachu says, I haven't watched any pay-per-view shows such as WrestleMania, No Way Out, and Armageddon, Battleground, and Stomp Grounds. Oh.
Well, you can hang out with us, and we will tell you what's happening. And we got NXT TakeOver tonight. It's War Games. That should be a hell of a... It's NXT 32. That's their 32nd pay-per-view. So.
Wow. Good for them. Guy Dawson's is like, Banks is 114 pounds. Please search it up.
There it is.
Is she?
It's official.
If the internet says it, it must be true.
It's true.
Because we know she ain't going to tell us how much she really weighs, right?
We just know she can't go outside if it's windy.
True. She would blow away. Never be found ever again.
Although she's so thin that the wind might not hit her either, so it's weird. My sister used to have boyfriends in high school. I was in like junior high or grade school or something.
Right.
And My mom used to make fun of them because they were always so skinny.
Yeah.
She's like, they'd have to jump around in the shower just to get wet.
That's funny. Pikachu says Vince McMahon is like almost acting like a mean, grumpy person. Yeah, Toby. As Toby says, Vince is the Grinch and he hates everything. Actually, no, I think Vince isn't the Grinch. I think Vince likes a lot of stuff.
He always has to play
he's very
the bad guy.
specific about the things he likes and does not like change and is very stubborn about it. That's different from hating things. That's just a matter of not.
He also
not
knows
evolving.
if a wrestler has it, though. He could see a wrestler and be like, he's got it.
Yeah.
He could say he's got it, he doesn't have
Totally.
it. Because
totally.
Dusty Rhodes, whether you like what he looked like or you didn't, he had it.
Yeah.
And like any promoter in the history of wrestling with Dusty that saw him would be like, because there was a few times where he was supposed to lose the match, and he'd get in there, and they would watch the crowd just transform and want him. They just loved him. And so he would send somebody out there to talk to them during the match, like the owners in the back would send somebody out and say, no, he's going to win it. So then they would have to tell him during mid-match, hey, you've got to beat me, the other wrestler. And it's like, because back in those days, they actually had to send an errand guy. They didn't have the technology. But
right.
So some wrestlers just have it.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
We've got Terry Crews out there telling us how much he's thanking the troops
Rob.
out there, or the actor. We've got Rob Gronkowski, who is now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, giving his thanks to all the troops. He's like, I forgot how to say ho, ho, ho. He had a very horrible Santa laugh. I did not like it.
Did you like Drew McIntyre stripping? He took his skirt off.
No, that's disgusting. I'm surprised he's wearing any pants under it. JC Clipsy is saying, let's go, Drew. He's a big Drew fan, it looks like.
Drew Mac.
We've got Miz coming out with his Money in the Bank briefcase and his Santa hat on.
It's just so weird he's got to do a straight up match. Now, we got Morrison coming out with him, correct? Like,
I don't know. Is he, though?
Oh, he's got to.
Does he, though? I mean, if he is, he's already down there because he's not coming out with him right now. But, there he is. Of course, he has to have his little sidekick.
Listen to some Jimi Hendrix as he comes down to the ring.
Right. Pikachu says, I know Vince McMahon has always just acted so mean, just like the Green Grinch himself.
That is the exact shirt I want right there.
That white one?
Oh, that's awesome. For
his
a Santa
sweater? His Santa sweater?
That's off the chain. That's my ugly Christmas sweater right there. It's going to be beautiful.
You're like, it's so ugly, it's pretty.
Oh, I want it so pretty, it's ugly.
Toby says, okay. Say, for example, he called Angel Garza a young Eddie. If he was young Eddie, he would use him and not be on the main event.
Yeah. Main event is a show on Thursdays.
Right.
So,
Guy Dawson's like, why does WWE still keep Nia Jax? She should be fired. What do you guys think?
She's fine. Leave Nia alone.
I'm sorry to say. Okay, I look at it this way. Tough. If you're not tough enough to go out there in the ring and work with Nia Jax because she can hurt people, and it doesn't mean she hurts people on purpose. Now, I'm not saying she didn't punch Becky in the face on purpose.
That was uncalled
she
for,
did.
And she got in trouble
but other
for it.
ways, she does not hurt people on purpose. If those people cannot keep up with her, then they need to go back to the fucking gym instead of being goddamn little fitness models and work their ass off.
She's a little botchy.
She is.
But she's not going to hurt Lacey Evans.
Exactly.
Now, she just hurt Mandy Rose. And Mandy Rose is a little tank.
She is, but at the same time, she's been doing more of that fitness crap.
It's 50-50 on whose fault that one was. Did Nia push her too hard so when she went out of the ring she wasn't prepared? Or did she not fall right?
I think it's...
And so it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
On that one, I'm going to just let it slide because it is who's to blame.
Right.
But punching Becky in the face, completely uncalled for. I was furious. Never want to see anything like that.
Yeah, that was her having anger issues, literally.
Morrison just got tossed by his throat.
Ho, 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 he says. As he...
There's a DDT.
Threw him over the thing. Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Drew's like, my neck. You hurt my neck.
Just tossed his ass out there.
Let's see. We've got David Robert Wood in the chat. Hey, David. How's it going? He's going, let's go, Drew, mate. He's excited about Drew. He wants him to win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Drew's going to pull this one off.
Pikachu is not a big fan of The Miz.
Now, I don't think this is a title match. So, but it could be a title match because The Miz could cash in anytime he wants to. Morrison, look at him climb back
trying
over.
to say Brock hurts people and people don't bitch about that. Actually, Brock doesn't hurt people.
Brock's really gentle,
Have
but he
you
is
ever
very big
seen
and
him
strong.
actually? He's very physical,
Oh!
but he is very, very good with how he's physical. You have to really watch Brock, and very rarely, unless he gets tired, does he botch.
Right, and I mean, I've never really seen him botch moves because he's a little bit more aggressive.
Yes.
But, like, when he wrestled The Undertaker, he was really gentle with The Undertaker. He
was.
could have hurt The Undertaker really bad.
Yes.
And he was very, very gentle.
Yeah, and you
for a physical match like that.
Yes.
He would, like, lift him up perfect. He would set him down with the F5s.
Yes, he did not just chuck him around. If they can't take the chucking, he's not going to do it.
And The Undertaker's such a big guy, and he's so lengthy. That takes a lot of strength for Brock to be gentle with him.
And precision. Like a freaking surgeon.
Right.
So
and
I don't agree
I get
with
why
that.
people don't like Brock, and I get why people like him. Like I'm neutral with Brock because I don't hate him.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have Karina Collins in the chat.
Hey,
Hey Karina, how's it going tonight?
Watching some tribute to the troops.
I'm so excited I missed The Undertaker, right? But you
I know.
It's okay.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, what?
Morrison just came into the ring.
Came back?
Well, he jumped over a while ago, and then he just pulled him back in.
Oh, he got away from Drew, and now he just came back. I see.
Well, the Miz was trying to pull the Miz out. There it is. Oh, Miz trying to cheat it.
Not only was he trying to cheat with one rope, not the second rope, he motherfucker was all up on the third rope.
He's putting his feet way up there. Oh, Morrison interfering one more time. Uh-oh. Skull-crushing finale.
Oh.
No, Drew dropped to the knee. Back around. There it is.
Oh.
DDT.
I don't know if he had an RKO.
Kip up.
JC was asking if did Drew just RKO Miz back there.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the RKO.
We've got Fat Lisa's in the chat. Hey, Fat Lisa's, how's it going, man? Says I've got 7 minutes left in the Fulkins game. WWE will start at 3:30 locally. Sorry, man.
Sorry about that. 1, 2, and 3.
The Miz is done.
McIntyre hits him with a Claymore.
Drew McIntyre got that Claymore on him, and that was it. Your champion, Drew McIntyre, was the winner. And if you didn't pick him, that was kind of weird. But
so how on earth is the Miz going to get the title off this guy with the Money in the Bank? If that does happen, Miz is going to be one of those champions that doesn't really deserve it type of thing. Obviously, he already stole it from Otis in the first place, so he already doesn't deserve it.
And the terrible part about it is, right, is like the two people that he can get the title from are guys that there's no way that he's going to get the title from.
Right. He ain't beating Roman. There's no way. Roman carries the group around with him.
Right.
But
I mean, and that's right. I'm talking about Raw. Like, you've got Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. There's no way that he's getting the title.
And we've never seen Money in the Bank cashed in on a mid-card title.
Yeah, and how's even if he could take it from Sammy, I mean that would be your likely scenario, right?
Happening.
But it's not going to happen.
He's not moving over.
No, no. So it's just funny. We got Aoife in the chat with us for a minute. Hey, Aoife.
We missed you. How have you been?
Yeah, how's it going?
We were just talking about you the other day.
How's your puppy? Special thanks to the United States Department of Defense. Thank you very much for allowing all of our troops out there to be able to be on Tribute to the Troops today. And that is pretty much it. That's it. There's no more.
Looks like they're ending it.
They're
happy
leaving
holidays
it and done.
For the troops.
Yes. As Fat
this
Lisa
one
says,
is
I'm
for
in
you.
Florida. All right. Well, that's
it.
the end of the Tribute to the Troops for us. You may be seeing it later on today. I'm sorry if we spoiled anything for anybody out there.
But it was a hell of a show.
But you should watch it because
it was good.
There's a lot of stuff that happened that is really good. And
it was straight action. There was no recaps. It wasn't like Raw or SmackDown. It was perfect.
It was an hour
Not
of
that Raw and
stuff.
SmackDown are bad. It's just they have a lot of recaps.
Yeah.
This one had no recaps. So
exactly.
It just all flowed. There was no storylines, and it just made sense.
Right. Looks like we do have somebody else. Is that Zoltan? Oh, Zoltan, huh?
Zoltan. Is that the machine that was on Big?
Or is that Zoltor?
I don't remember.
Zoltan, Zoltor.
Anyways, we're going to be back in just a few hours. How many hours are we going to be back?
A few, basically.
3 We're going to be back in 3 hours. So make sure you guys join us again for NXT TakeOver War Games.
Yes, and Aoife says I'm doing good. Just been busy with school and stuff. How are you guys doing? We're doing really good.
We're doing fantastic. Aoife. It's great to see you in here.
Yeah, it's good to see you for a minute.
I like to get in here in the daytime and see you because I know that you can't get in and see us at night.
Be on in the middle of the night when you should be sleeping. Make that brain good for school.
We're going to be back in 3 hours.
Yep, we'll be back in 3 hours. You should be in bed. Just kidding.
Well, it might be early enough, maybe. I don't know what time it is there. It's 7 hours different, so what time is that?
I don't know. What's 7 hours from 2?
It's 9 right now.
Ah.
So, whatever.
So midnight.
It'd be midnight. Damn it. Anyways.
Go to bed. Just kidding.
No watching us later.
Right? All right, Fat Laces. Yes, we'll see you in a few. So, yeah.
All right. 3 hours. We will be back. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good night.
Have a great rest of your day. Bye.